Welcome again, tubers, to the Stink Bug Works, the super secret division of Dr. Jet Laboratories. I thought I'd share a little of the progress I'm making here on the 12-inch challenge boat and some of the things I've discovered and some of the things I'm using. The fuselage, the tub, you can see I've got these intermediate pieces in here, and just for giggles I mounted a motor and a battery, and I've made this way cool canopy cover. Here, let me move that out of the way. That's I need to move this cooling ring up, huh? Oh, well, I'll move the cooling ring up next time I take the motor out, maybe. Anyway, well, it works without the cooling ring. Maybe I'll run without the cooling ring. Here, while I'm talking to you, let's take the cooling ring off, and so you can see the cool fit. As you can see here, I've put on the rudder bracket for the little micro rudder, and I'm going to make a carbon fiber rudder for the rest of that. Too bad this little cooling thing doesn't work. So be it. Oh, and check this out. The motor mount, I'm trying to make sure it's here in the camera. This hand is looking at this. Okay. The motor mount is fully removable. I can replace it with another motor mount. Just slide her in there. Nice, super tight fit. And we'll drop this little guy back in here. And when all is said and done, I'm not going to be able to reach the motor screws like this. It's just easier now. So there you go. There's the motor. Here's the cool little canopy. And as you can see, I'm curving this piece here to build the battery hatch. I got the batteries in here now just to see how they fit. Here's something interesting I discovered. This is a FlySky receiver, but it's already coated with conformal coating. This thing's waterproof as it is. So this little guy, my hatch, is going to have a little tab on it to get a hold of it, because these little balsa things are flimsy. Anyway, this little guy, I'm going to put in one of those 5-gram digital metal geared servos, not the 9-gram ones that are so common. This is the smaller 5-gram one. And then I think the receiver is going to go on top of it. And here it is. Get a load of this, folks. My 10 amp speed control. Yep. I run the numbers. I think I'm going to be under 10 amps. I'm going to stick the speed control right here on top of the battery. So I'll have the servo with the receiver on top of it here. I'll probably orient it this way. And I'm going to use a cable linkage, that real small cable linkage going back to the rudder. And in fact, the linkage is going to exit right here and come out kind of at an angle to the rudder arm that's going to be right out here. I'll put a easy connector on there, a Z-bend in there, and then the motor mount. All of the motor mounts will wind up getting, hello, can you see this? They'll get a little notch somewhere in there for this cable that's going to lay alongside this side. So it'll be a Z-bend here, a cable going out here, Dip this end in solder with one of those little micro quick connects, the easy connectors. Carbon fiber rudder, and there you go. What do you think? And then, like I said before, the ski will mount here. The drive shaft will be going through right about where this member would have gone through. So the end of the ski will anchor on this cross member. And so all the structure's been planned out. I've got this real thin, I've got this 1/4 inch electrical tape that I can tape all these sides here. So everything will be easy to tape down, and it's tiny and compact. All up weight with the canopy on here now and no motor and battery. This thing was now pushing 17 grams. So with this on here and these tubes in, this will probably be 20 grams, and the sponsons were another 12, so that's 32 grams. And with the booms in there, another couple grams. This thing probably all up and uncovered will be 36 grams without the drive line. It should be 40 grams with the drive line and everything in it. 40 grams. And then, so this is 60, that's 60, so that'd be 160 grams, and 200 grams. 200 grams is my target weight. I think I can get this on the water and running for 200 grams. Okay, enough talk about that. Talked about the conformal coating on the FlySky receiver. That was a nice touch. It's waterproofed. We'll do some conformal coating on this. I may take the shrink tube off of it just to save weight as well. Then let's talk about this little guy. You guys have seen these mini cutoff saws. They're a dime a dozen. They're really cheap. But I did some mods on this one that really made it a useful tool. Remember when I said I was able to cut cross members all the same length to fit across here? Well, what I did was I just took this little piece of phenolic and I drilled and tapped into the fixed vise here, fixed jaw of the vise, a little stop. I could put my stick in there and, clamp it down, and it was just the right length to do the width. And then I started doing some other pieces, and I said, oh, well, how can I duplicate that? And so I took a bar of aluminum and I machined it down till it looked like this little stop. And so now I've got a little stop here, and this little piece I just put there to give me something that would hold this at a right angle. And so there, I can cut off now a whole bunch of sticks that are this long. And away you go. So with the addition of this, and this was real easy, just, drill and tap a couple of holes, and if you don't have a milling machine, you don't have to mill out this piece. You could just as soon find a piece of angle and call it good. Let's face it, this was overkill. Because I'm the doctor, I had to do it this way. So there you go. Oh, and I took this damn thing off. These safety devices, there was a little button here you had to push before the thing could go down. Well, let me tell you something. That safety device is for people that pay no attention. When I'm using this, I'll pay attention, and I will know not to press down on this while it's running and my finger's under here. Good grief. Okay, so anyway, there you go. Do not tell the federal government I've removed the safety device. I'll have the FBI here in a couple of days banging on my door. Don't tell them about the safety devices that are missing on my mill and my lathe. Oh, so there you go. A quick little update. I thought this cooling thing would fit. It won't. Curving this, it'll be dry tomorrow. I'll make the hatch tomorrow, and I'll have this all done. I'll report a weight. You know what? Just for giggles, let's see what all of this weighs with the battery and a speed control and hello. Oh, did I break my scale? Ah, there we are. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it didn't like it because I was holding it upside down. Okay, so there's that. And that. And that. So that's 121.25 grams. 5 grams for a servo, that's 126. 126. So let's say 2 grams for that, that's 100. So 130 grams should have everything but the drive system on it. Pretty cool, huh? 130 grams. Oh, you guys, you're going to have to try real hard to beat the old man. Okay, until next time, folks, jet out.